If you keep eating these common fruits after 60, you are silently damaging your legs, draining your strength, and inviting a future of pain, immobility, and even permanent disability. Every single step could become heavier, harder, and more painful because of what's hiding on your plate right now. This isn't just about discomfort. This could be the difference between walking independently or needing a cane, a walker, or worse. The first enemy is pineapple. Yes, the tropical juicy fruit you thought was healthy is actually a silent saboteur for aging legs. Pineapple floods your bloodstream with natural sugars and strong acids. In young bodies, this can be processed quickly, but in aging bodies, those sugars spike blood glucose, damage delicate blood vessels, and accelerate joint inflammation without you even feeling it, until one day, standing up from a chair feels like lifting a boulder. The acids in pineapple add fuel to any hidden arthritis or joint damage you already have. If you're eating pineapple without realizing this, the slow erosion of your mobility has already begun. And the worst part? There are no immediate warning signs. The damage is quiet but irreversible over time if ignored. Next comes the second traitor, bananas. Soft, sweet, praised for potassium, but loaded with fast-acting sugars that hammer your bloodstream. For seniors, eating bananas regularly is like throwing gasoline on a smoldering fire of inflammation. Blood sugar swings faster than your body can handle, circulation weakens, and legs start to swell, stiffen, and feel unnaturally heavy. You might think you're preventing cramps by eating bananas. In reality, you could be setting yourself up for chronic calf pain, stiff ankles, and difficulty climbing stairs. If you skip this warning, don't be surprised when simple walks turn into unbearable struggles. The third culprit hiding in your fruit bowl, grapes. Tiny, innocent-looking, praised for antioxidants, but inside, a fructose bomb waiting to explode. Grapes are extremely high in fructose, a sugar that directly burdens your liver. As you age, your liver's efficiency drops. Fructose is converted to fat and uric acid much faster, leading to the classic gout attacks and unbearable joint pain in the big toes, ankles, and knees. That searing nighttime pain in your foot that wakes you up, that unexpected stiffness after sitting, a few handfuls of grapes could be the trigger, slowly building silent inflammation that cripples your legs over time. Ignore this at your peril. Grapes seem harmless, but are one of the stealthiest threats to your independence. The fourth destroyer you must beware of is watermelon. Light, watery, beloved in summer, but shockingly treacherous. Watermelon scores sky high on the glycemic index. It spikes your blood sugar as sharply as candy does. For an aging body, these sugar surges lead to disastrous consequences: weak circulation, chronic swelling, and painful legs. You might think you're hydrating with watermelon, but in truth, you're dehydrating your muscle strength, starving your legs of the oxygen they need. Every slice eaten carelessly pushes you closer to swollen ankles, stiff knees, and sluggish movement. One day you'll wonder why climbing stairs feels like scaling a mountain, and watermelon could be one silent architect behind that misery. Oranges, the fifth mistake, a symbol of health, packed with vitamin C, but also brimming with citrus acid that your joints absolutely hate. For seniors, consuming oranges daily is like quietly marinating your joints in acid. That hip pain that doesn't go away, that stiffness after you get out of the car, that swelling that creeps around your ankles. Orange acid worsens it all. On top of that, the natural sugars in oranges destabilize blood sugar control, compounding inflammation. Thinking you're boosting your immune system with oranges? In reality, you could be boosting the slow destruction of your leg strength. If you dismiss this, don't be surprised when your joints beg for mercy. Green apples come sixth, sneaky, crisp, and deceptive. Many believe green apples are the healthier low-sugar alternative to red apples. Wrong. Green apples hide malic acid and enough natural sugars to sabotage aging bodies. Malic acid, while tolerable to young, resilient systems, can irritate aging gut lining and inflame joints quietly but persistently. Over time, you could experience throbbing hip pain after simple walks, strange tingling in your knees, or tightness in your calves after eating what you thought was a healthy snack. Natural sugar spikes worsen circulation issues, creating a perfect storm of stiffness and leg fatigue. Ignoring this can mean signing away your mobility year after year without even noticing. The seventh and perhaps deadliest fruit for seniors, mangoes. Rich, sweet, seductive, but a full-on sugar bomb detonating inside your body. Mangoes send your blood sugar soaring higher and faster than almost any other fruit. For young, athletic people, this is manageable. But for seniors, it's a recipe for disaster. Mangoes inflame your joints from the inside, triggering the kind of deep tissue pain that feels like your legs are sinking in cement. They feed nerve sensitivity, causing burning feet, tingling toes, and endless swelling that worsens every evening. Even a few mango slices too many can leave you wondering why your knees buckle and your calves refuse to recover after a short walk. Ignore the warning, and your summer treat could become your mobility's silent killer. Each of these fruits promises pleasure but hides profound risks. Every sweet bite, every refreshing slice could be costing you months or even years of pain-free movement. If you think these warnings are exaggerated, think again. By the time the symptoms are undeniable, the damage is usually advanced and much harder to reverse. The clock is ticking with every grocery trip, every fruit salad, every harmless snack. The hidden war against your legs is being waged in silence. Either you take control now or suffer the consequences later. There is no middle ground. Now that you know the truth about these 7 fruits, what will you do? Will you act to protect your strength, your balance, your freedom? Or will you allow sweetness to steal your future, one bite at a time? The choice is yours, but know this. Your legs are not just carrying your body. They are carrying your entire independence. Protect them like your life depends on it, because it does. While dangerous fruits stealthily sabotage your legs, the right fruits can become your greatest shield, fortifying your joints, strengthening your muscles, and restoring mobility you thought was lost forever. Choosing correctly now could mean lighter steps, smoother mornings, and reclaiming the fierce independence that aging tries to steal. If you ignore these powerful allies, you risk surrendering your freedom to pain and stiffness when you could be growing stronger instead. The first healing weapon for your legs: blueberries. Tiny but mighty, blueberries are a powerhouse of antioxidants that aggressively fight inflammation at the cellular level. They regulate blood sugar, protect delicate blood vessels in your legs, and crush the silent spread of joint damage. If you're not eating a handful of blueberries several times a week, you are leaving your legs defenseless against the aging process. Imagine waking up without that crushing morning stiffness. Blueberries are the foundation of that reality. Second, blackberries. Often overlooked, blackberries carry even higher levels of healing compounds than their blue cousins. They stimulate healthy circulation, ease tight calves, and battle the microinflammation that makes every step feel heavier. Blackberries fortify the collagen around your joints, keeping them supple and resistant to the wear and tear of daily life. Ignoring blackberries is like refusing armor before going into battle. Your joints will eventually pay the price. Third, raspberries, the inflammation assassins. Raspberries offer a unique blend of polyphenols and fiber that not only tame blood sugar but also strip away hidden inflammatory triggers in the blood vessels of your legs. The result? Stronger muscles, less swelling, and legs that don't feel like concrete after a walk. If raspberries aren't in your weekly rotation, you are handicapping your natural ability to resist aging. Fourth, cherries, but with a crucial rule: moderation. A handful of cherries a few times a week can be a miracle for leg strength and joint resilience.
Cherry.
Cherries uniquely lower uric acid levels in the body, dramatically cutting the risk of gout and explosive joint pain. That burning in your big toe, that throbbing in your knees late at night, cherries can diffuse these ticking time bombs if used wisely. But abuse them, eat too many, and you fall right back into sugar overload. Discipline here is survival. Fifth, the unexpected hero: avocado. Technically a fruit, avocado delivers critical fats that lubricate your joints from within. They soothe inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and fortify leg muscles against fatigue. If your diet lacks avocados, you're not just missing out, you're actively allowing the erosion of your mobility. Every creamy bite of avocado is an act of rebellion against the decay that aging tries to impose. Sixth, papaya, the gut's best friend and the joint's silent ally. Rich in digestive enzymes, papaya gently reduces systemic inflammation by healing your digestion at its source. A healthy gut equals less toxicity circulating through your joints. Without papaya, you are leaving a crucial battlefield undefended, and your legs will silently bear the cost in stiffness, fatigue, and relentless discomfort. Seventh, pears, the sweet guardians of blood sugar stability. Pears offer gentle fiber that slows sugar absorption, keeping inflammation under control and protecting the microcirculation feeding your legs. Where mangoes and bananas wound, pears heal. Swapping just one daily high-sugar fruit for a crisp pear could be the pivot that keeps your knees bending freely for another decade. Together, these fruits form an unbreakable shield for anyone wise enough to use them. Each one repairs a different battlefield: blood vessels, joints, metabolism, circulation. Ignore this opportunity, and you will crawl toward the future, weighed down by preventable pain. Embrace it, and you will stride into your later years with the strength and stability of someone who refused to surrender to aging. The stakes could not be higher. You are not eating for taste alone, you're eating for survival. There is no neutral ground here. Every bite is either advancing your independence or eroding it. There are no harmless habits at this stage, only choices that build your freedom or choices that betray it. If you want to walk without fear, to stand without grimacing, to wake without dread in your legs, then these fruits are not optional. They are your non-negotiable allies in a world that will not be kind to weakness. Choosing the right fruits is crucial, but without the right daily habits, even the best diet can be sabotaged. Every senior who wants to protect their legs must understand habits either heal you or destroy you. There is no middle ground. First critical habit: control your sugar exposure. Even natural sugars from fruit must be managed like a loaded weapon. Eating healthy fruits in massive, careless quantities will still spike your blood sugar, inflame your joints, and weaken your legs. Every handful, every slice must be conscious, deliberate, and portioned. Ignoring this simple law will lead to swollen ankles, burning knees, and legs that betray you when you need them most. Sugar is not your friend after 60, even when it hides behind the mask of healthy. Second non-negotiable habit, never eat fruit alone. Always pair your fruits with a source of protein or healthy fat, like a handful of nuts, a piece of cheese, or some yogurt. Why? Because protein and fat blunt the blood sugar spike, slowing down absorption and protecting your blood vessels from being hammered into dysfunction. If you are eating fruit alone as a snack, you are setting off a sugar bomb in your system, detonating inflammation that directly attacks your joints and muscles. One simple change, pairing your fruits, could mean the difference between walking pain-free or hobbling by the end of the day. Third habit, hydrate aggressively, strategically. Without proper hydration, your joints dry out, your circulation slows, and your muscles cramp more easily. But drinking any fluid isn't enough. You must focus on real hydration, clean water, herbal teas, and electrolyte-rich fluids when needed. Skip the sodas, sugary drinks, and fake sports beverages. If you think thirst is harmless, realize this. Every minor dehydration event is a silent attack on your knees, your hips, your feet. Each one leaves microscopic scars that accumulate until moving feels like torture. Fourth, move every hour. Sitting still is death to your legs. Even if you cannot exercise heavily, you must move lightly, frequently. Stretch, flex your ankles, march in place, take a lap around your house. Blood flow is life to your muscles and joints. Stillness is slow decay. If you spend hours immobile each day, you're aging your legs faster than time alone ever could. You are voluntarily surrendering strength you could have kept. Movement is non-optional. Motion is medicine. Fifth, master your sleep. Poor sleep fuels inflammation like gasoline on fire. Interrupted sleep, shallow sleep, inconsistent sleep. These wreck your hormonal balance, spike cortisol, destroy muscle recovery, and inflame joints relentlessly. No supplement, no diet hack, no fruit in the world can save your legs if your nights are wrecked. Prioritize deep, restorative sleep like your independence depends on it, because it absolutely does. Sixth, protect your gut. Your gut controls the level of systemic inflammation more than any other part of your body. A damaged gut leaks toxins into your bloodstream, directly targeting your knees, ankles, and hips for destruction. Eating healing fruits like papaya and pears is critical, but so is minimizing processed foods, heavy alcohol, and unnecessary medications. Every meal either heals your gut or harms it. Every choice is a vote for strength or suffering. Seventh, respect your limits, but never surrender to them. Stiffness, soreness, and occasional weakness are natural with age, but total surrender is not. Fight for every step. Strengthen your legs through gentle resistance exercises like standing calf raises, bodyweight squats, and seated leg lifts. If you do nothing, you will lose everything. But if you fight, even with small efforts, your legs will fight for you. There is no excuse that can protect you from the consequences of inaction. And here's the brutal truth few are willing to say. You will pay for every health decision you make, one way or another. There is no escaping the bill. You either pay now with discipline, small sacrifices, and intentional choices, or you pay later with your mobility, your independence, your dignity. Choose your pain wisely. One is temporary, the other is permanent. If you've listened carefully to everything revealed here, then you already know. Your legs are not just flesh and bone. They are the pillars of your freedom. They are the foundation of your entire life. Every fruit you eat, every glass of water you drink, every stretch, every walk, every night of sleep, every choice is either reinforcing those pillars or letting them crack and crumble. There will come a day when you either bless the decisions you made or curse the ones you didn't. A day when you either stand tall and walk strong or sit helpless, wishing you had acted when you still had the chance. That day is coming, whether you want it to or not, and it will be decided not by a dramatic event, but by the silent sum of your daily habits. The challenge is simple but brutal. For the next 30 days, transform your fruit choices, your hydration, your movement, your sleep, your gut health. Fight for your legs as if your future depends on it, because it does. Every moment you delay is a moment stolen from your independence. Every step you save is a step toward freedom, vitality, and life lived on your own terms. The clock is ticking. Choose now. Move now. Reclaim the strength that aging has been trying to steal. No more excuses. No more waiting. Stand, fight, win,